Welcome back, future medicos. The NEET exam is over, right? Now you're all free for the next maybe 1.5 months. The results are expected somewhere in the June first week or maybe second week. We might get the results, and then probably the counseling will take another 2 to 3 weeks to start. So probably from now you still have about 1.5 to 2 months. How do you use this time effectively, right? Don't waste your time only looking at videos that talks about cutoff, right? That is one important thing you can look at, but only don't waste time in just saying that, oh, this is the predicted cutoff, this is the predicted cutoff, right? Predicted cutoff is like astrology. So don't waste your time. Look at it. I'm not saying no, but there are other important things you need to do. So in this particular video, I'm going to tell you 5 important things you need to take care from now until the start of the counseling. Now, what are the 5 things? So let me start with the first one. The first step you need to do, of course, which you all might have done already, is find out what is your estimated score. Roughly how much you will be getting in NEET UG 2023. By this time, most of the coaching centers has already published the answer key. So look at your test question paper, right? What is the set? And then for that particular set, what is the answer key? Try to estimate what is your expected score in the NEET exam. But please remember, this may not be the exact score. The exact score could slightly vary because in the previous years, the NTA answer key had been different from the coaching centers. 1 or 2 questions were different. So the score may not be too much different, but keep in mind that it could be somewhere like plus or minus 10 marks. Okay. Say, for example, if you estimate 500 marks, be ready for 490 or maybe even 510, right? So keep that flexibility in the mind. So estimate your score. What is roughly you are going to get? That is your first step. The second step, I want you to look at your budget. This is very, very important. Discuss with your parents, or maybe if the parents are looking at this video, write down how much you can spend for your child. What is the budget? Can you spend 5 lakhs per year? Can you spend 10 lakhs per year? Can you spend 20 lakhs per year? Or you don't mind, right? Your child must study MBBS. You don't care how much is the expense. Write it down somewhere. Because once the counseling starts, you will be very emotional. And then you will think, oh, okay, even if it is slightly higher, I'm ready to pay. So try to do the course within your capacity. Because I have seen families which have been completely ruined. They have to discontinue the studies because they could not pay for 5 years. So don't just commit based on 1 year fees, right? The first year, maybe you may be able to pay. You may collect money from here, there, and then you pay 20 lakhs. The second year comes, you struggle again, you pay. The third year, maybe you may not be able to pay. The colleges will not be sympathetic, right? They will say, if you don't pay fees, we will not let you write the exam. So be careful. Work out what is your capacity. Can you sell your land and then pay? Okay, maybe, right? Do that. Don't get into like getting a lot of loans for this study. Okay. So keep that in mind, right? I'm not saying you should not get the loans, but see whether you have the capacity to repay the loan, right? Now, that is the second thing. You need to estimate your budget, write it somewhere. So be clear what is your limit. The third thing, I want to find out or arrive at your various alternatives available, right? What is your plan A? What is your plan B? What is your plan C? What is your plan D, right? Write it down. For example, maybe your plan A is to get into government medical college, right? I think most of you will have that plan. What is your plan B? In case if you don't get government medical college, what is your plan B? Some of you may have a plan B as, I want to get into government dental college. Okay, fine. Write it down. Some others may have plan B as, I want to get into a private medical college under government quota, right? Okay, write it down. So write what is your plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D, right? Maybe get into government medical college, get into government quota in private medical college, get into management quota in private medical college, get into deemed universities, right? Maybe write it down clearly so that you know what are your options, and look at your budget, look at your score, reasonably write it down, right? With your 300 mark score, right, aiming at government medical colleges, the chances are very limited. Okay, so you have to be practical also. At the same time, if you cannot afford 25 lakhs or 20 lakhs per year, if your budget is 10 lakhs, there is no point of writing deemed universities as one of your options. So be clear, what is your plan A, plan B, plan C? If plan A fails, what is my plan B? If plan B fails, what is my plan C, right? Do you know exactly what are your alternatives? Or maybe like, if I don't get government medical colleges, I want to repeat NEET. Okay, well and good. Or maybe, right, my estimated score is only 200, but I cannot afford private medical colleges. I cannot afford deemed universities. I want to go only into government medical colleges. The chances are very limited unless you come under some reservation like physically handicapped or something, right? At 200 marks, it's going to be extremely difficult to get into government medical colleges in almost all the states. In that case, there is no point of, right, saying that, oh, I want to go into government medical college. Think about it, right? Maybe you can repeat NEET, take one more year, get a good score, and then maybe you can consider next year. So arrive at your alternatives. Be clear with your options, right? Don't get very confused and muddled in your mind, right? Write down plan A, plan B, plan C, and maybe plan D, plan E, plan F, plan G, right? I don't mind plan A to plan X, Y. You can write it. Be clear, right? What is your top priority? What is your second priority? And so on. Then based on this priority, start listing down the medical college. What is your top priority? Is AIMS Delhi your top priority? Write it down. Whether you will get it or not, don't worry too much about it. Write it down. What is your second option? CMC Vellore. Okay, write it down. The third option, maybe I want to go into MAMC, write it down. The fourth choice, okay, I want to go into KGMU Lucknow, write it down. Fifth choice, I prefer JIPMER Puducherry, write it down, right? So start writing down the colleges of your choices, right? Prepare a list. This list is the most important thing in my opinion, okay? All the others are not important. Preparing a list of colleges according to your interest and preference and priority is important. This list everyone should have before the counseling starts. Write down the list of colleges according to your priority. If you have a computer, try to put it into an Excel spreadsheet so that you can change the sequence in case if your mind changes, right? Initially, you thought JIPMER Puducherry is your 9th choice. Now suddenly you believe JIPMER Puducherry is your 3rd choice. At least you can change it. Okay. So if you have a computer, try to use an Excel spreadsheet or okay, whatever you are comfortable with so that you can capture it clearly. If you don't have a computer, maybe you can use a paper and pen and write it down, or you can use your mobile phone. There are a lot of applications like you can use Google Keep, write it down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? You can have the list of colleges and include all the colleges that comes under your plan A, plan B, plan C, right? Government medical colleges, private medical colleges, deemed universities. Keep a list of the college. Now this list is important. And then the last step, start doing a research about this college. Find out more about these colleges. Don't just believe what someone tells you. You do the research. If possible, visit the college. You have 2 months from now. So select the list of colleges and visit as many colleges as possible. Of course, I know you may not be able to visit all the colleges. Maybe you can visit 10 colleges, 15 colleges, which are on your top priority, which you think you have a good chance to get, and go and see the college. Why you want to see the college? Is it to do advanced booking? No, it's not. Visit the college to understand the college. See the infrastructure. Do you like the college? Do you like the facilities? Do you like the hostel? You can talk to the students there, get their opinion. Because once you go there, you will get a feel. You may see a lot of videos. You may see YouTubers talking about colleges, but your opinion will be different from someone else. I may like the college, but you may not like the college. I may say this is the best college, but for you, you will say, no, this is the worst college, because opinions differ. There is nothing like best college, good college, bad college. No, it's whether the college is suitable for me. That is important. So visit the college, look at the facilities and infrastructure, look at the lab facilities if possible, talk to the students, go to the admin department and then try to find out what is the actual fees, particularly private medical colleges. Try to talk to the college office and then find out what is the exact fees they are charging, because sometimes officially the government may fix something, but the private colleges may charge slightly something different. Maybe they have charges for the books, they have charges for the record notebook, they have charges for maybe like transport, they have charges for student welfare, something that may be plus. So if possible, talk to the college and then try to find out what exactly is the actual. So do this research, that is important. Okay. So in the next 2 months, this is what I'm expecting you to do. So just to summarize back the 5 points, number one, find out what is your estimated NEET score. Second, write down your budget, which you can allot for your child. Number three, right? Come out with your alternatives. What is your plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D? Then based on the alternatives, write down the list of colleges according to your priority. Number five, visit the colleges and then do more research and understand the colleges. This is what you should be doing in the next 1.5 to 2 months. If you have any doubts, please leave your queries in the comments below. Thank you. Bye-bye.